Hey everybody, it's your boy Nerdicane, and yes, I know I have not made a video in a very, very long time. What have I been up to, you ask? Well, things got a little screwy with me. Mrs. Nerdicane and I had a baby. She arrived about 3 weeks early. Everything's good. She came out healthy. Everything's fine. Her name is Nerdicane Jr. and she's about 3 weeks old now, so things are getting back into a normal schedule. Just like the world is starting to get back, and part of the world getting back is there are new comic books out there in the comic book shops, and the comic book shops are open. Excuse me as I sit down. I just went for a jog, and I'm in the next neighborhood over, sitting by their lake, just doing a video for you guys. But what have I been doing? I've been doing some classes. I've been getting better at making video games, which is the big project that I'm going to do for the next 2 years. Nerdicane Jr. Nerdicane Jr. is going to be staying home with me while I basically do my own projects on the side to make money and things like that, and do more videos. That's what we're getting to. We're going to do videos. I should be able to do about 3 a week until things stabilize more. She gets a little bigger. But what have I been doing? I have been backing projects. I've been buying things that don't have the Marvel logo on it. And I gotta admit, I went into the comic book store the other day, and your boy Zach, he did that a while back, and he said it was absolutely miserable when he went in there. You know, he had a mask, people were, the nerds were awkward. I mean, like more awkward than normal, but they were just, it just felt strange. He didn't have a good time, so he's decided to go digital. I'm sticking with the stores. The whole point of, one of the main points of Comicsgate is to save the stores. The stores have been hurting, and now they're absolutely reeling. So go to your store, support your store, buy stuff from your store. But on the screen right now is sort of the things that I've been buying. Independence, Mirka Andolfo. It's a heavy dose of Mirka Andolfo. Unsacred and Mercy. I'm actually, since DC decided to act like a business and, make business decisions to stay open and keep money coming in, well, I've decided to reward that with, whoa, a big fish just jumped by the lake. I've decided to reward that. I'm buying more DC than I am Marvel. So the other things I've been doing, I've backed Fragaboom. I've backed The Last Patrol. I've been doing a lot of Indiegogo backing, and it's been, I haven't felt this good about comic books probably since the 90s. So I'm backing these things, and I feel really good about it, and it's what we should be getting to. The future of comics can be marvelous. The future of comics can be Marvel-less. If they're going to keep pumping out the same crap, and this crap that we don't want with this, I read a little bit of this preview of the Empire book, and once again, this is like pre-COVID, where, they could put out a big event and they get their hype machine going, and nobody's really into it. They can burn the money on, what is this series, about 90 issues? Who is going to buy that in their right mind about, a summer event based on Hulkling? People don't even know who Hulkling is. He has such a tiny little footprint in the Marvel universe, but they're going to base an entire summer event about that. But it feels good buying these comics. The comics, not Marvel, but these comics that I got from the comic book shop, the indies. It felt good to support my comic book shop. I probably bought a little extra than I normally do, because these are books that people care about. The writer, the artist, they all care about it. These people don't have exclusive deals. The latest episode, or the latest issue that Donny Cates has written, do you think he cared about it? No. He's fulfilling his obligation to Marvel to write basically everything on their shelves right now, which is too much for him. He really should pump the brakes and step back if they were smart. Less is more. When you have one of your really good writers doing less, they actually put more time and more care into it, and overall you get a better product. But that's not what Marvel's about. That is what the indies are about. The indies cannot survive doing the things that Marvel does, and that's what we should start to reward, And speaking of that, rewarding, that's what we're doing when we're giving somebody our money in for a comic book. We are rewarding that creator, that artist, that writer, to an indie. That we're rewarding them with our money for the job that they're doing, which is why, really the future of this channel is going to be a little bit of Warhammer, a little bit of video gaming, since I'm beginning to build my own video game, and it's going to be less Marvel. It's going to be more independence and some DC if I can find stuff from DC that I like. But recently I've backed The Last Patrol. They're doing a reprinting of Cerebus, which I backed. Fragaboom, he's a hometown boy. He lives over in Alpharetta. I live in Marietta. If you're on the north side of Georgia or the north side of Atlanta, you know where those are. But and The Ballad of No, Do As You're Told. I'm backing these as well, and I'm going to keep my eyes open. And that's where you, my loyal listeners, my loyal viewers, quote unquote viewers, although I've said in a lot of videos that my videos are not meant to be viewed. They're sort of meant to be listened to while you do something else, because that's what I do with a lot of your videos and a lot of the videos out there, is that while I'm sculpting in ZBrush and while I'm building levels in Unreal, I'll listen to other things. I'll listen to podcasts. Joe Rogan's a really good one. But that's it. 2020 going forward, let's have a very quality comic book industry. Let's reward the quality. I'm not going to buy cringe books anymore. If somebody gives me a cringe book to read, yeah, I'll do a review of it. But I am not, I'm not monetized here on YouTube, so I don't really have to worry about the monetization. I'm just doing, just like a lot of these creators in the comic book industry, I'm doing something that I enjoy doing, that I have a good time doing. And I hope you guys have a good time listening to me. And like I said, I will keep going. I'll try to do about 3 a week moving forward now that Nerdicane Jr. is here. But thanks for your time. Thanks for listening. You guys go have a good day. Bye.